This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it is your old pal Rob. Now today, we're going to be talking about coin games. Some of the most intriguing games ever. Okay, put out by GMT, who do a phenomenal job. But the question today is, if you had to pick one and you can only have one in your collection, what game would that be? Now there's so many great ones out there. There's actually 9, and we still have another 3 that are charted. All Bridges Burning, People Power, and China War 1937 and 1941. Those are coming in the future. But right now, what's out there is Adrine's Abyss, Cuba Libre, A Distant Plane, Fire in the Lake, Liberty and Death, great one, Falling Sky, Colonial Twilight, another great one, Pendragon, and Gandhi. Okay, all interesting with their own twists and turns. For me, when I was sitting there and thinking, and boy, did I really think this one through, I thought to myself, which one really sticks out to me? And going through each one and deciphering what time periods I really enjoyed, I even tried breaking out to there. You know, I love the Colonial. I love Knights. I have a fascination with the Revolutionary War. The Gandhi one was just very fascinating. And, you know, all these different themes for such a phenomenal, great game, system, basically. But the one for me that really stood out, and I decided this was the one that was going to be the game that I would take and I would keep all time, and that's A Distant Plane. Now, for me, learning about Afghanistan and how it works and how important each of those tribes are, and learning about the different types of tribes and how we sit there in the middle of all this, and it had such an incredible feel to it as certain tribes were their heroin business was so important to them. How much that drove what that tribe is and how they survive, and other tribes that were trying to work with us, to stop the insurrection. And then, of course, other tribes which were just try to get us out of there at any cost, and how it's such a delicate balance over there, and you learn so much from it that the game almost it just has this educational feel, and you kind of, it's so thematic and it absorbs you in. And I always say this, thematic games are very, very important, and then just how this whole system works and how delicate it is, how it clings and holds on there. A Distant Plane to me was the one that really, really stuck out. I really feel that the transition game for a lot of board gamers is Cuba Libre. You find a lot of people that are Euro gamers and stuff like that seem to start at that particular game. That one might be the answer for a lot of people, I wonder. But for me, A Distant Plane, because of the story that it tells, and how much you learn from it, and you sit there, and as you're playing this game, you're going, wow, this can just tip at a moment's notice. All of them are phenomenal games, and there's no answer that is wrong here. What I'm looking for is to see what the populace thinks, what everybody out there thinks is the game that stands out in the coin series for them. If you had to have one, which one is it for you guys? I look forward to your answers. This is a very exciting subject to me, and one that I'm very passionate about. The coin games are phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to the next three. You know, maybe one of those will replace Distant Plane, or maybe not. Or maybe not. But what one does it for you, and why? Put it in the comments or email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. I look forward to hearing what you guys think, and I'm very excited to hear it. All these games are fantastic. I just look for your personal input, and what one would be the only one that you had, if you had to keep and could only have one of them, which one would be yours? So until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.
The end of the game, and you could get this from Miniature Market, right, Grandpa?
You can get this from Miniature Market. That's right.
Yeah, everything you need. Bye.